Is all good. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Unpopular Review. This is the WWE Monday Night Raw review show. I am Big Daddy Cool. This is Vincent. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where the song is.
So we can dance.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. They're bouncing around. Welcome, everybody, again to Unpopular Review. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw for January 27th, 2025. Things to cover. We're going to cover Sami Zayn being a complete idiot. We're going to a complete idiot. I want to discuss with you, Vinny, if you think he's going to turn heel. Seth Rollins and Logan Paul call out Gunther. They threaten him, and they threaten us by saying they're going to win the Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Bianca, Belair, and Naomi. I saw a lot of people talking about why don't we get some finality to this who attacked Jade Cargill storyline. I want to talk about that a little bit. We've got the cover of WWE 2K25 was revealed, so we're going to talk about that. Jey Uso came out full entrance just to cut a 2-minute promo. I want to have a serious discussion with everybody here on whether he's buried or not. I think we're watching the beginning of a Jey Uso burial.
We talk about how nobody cared about Logan Paul coming out, and nobody gave a shit about what he had to say.
I think a lot of people cared about that. I think that was the biggest pop of the night.
They were booing him out of the fucking building. What do you mean?
That's amazing. That's exactly the reaction you want.
You couldn't even understand what he was saying. It
was great. It was amazing. Loved it.
Oh, hold on a minute. But when Hulk Hogan gets booed out of the building, let's hold on. Let's hold the press here because we got to talk all about Hogan. But when it happens to Logan Paul, it's a different story.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, one's making money for the company. The other one is stealing money from the company.
Let me just say this, bro. Hulk Hogan's always going to make money for WWE, no matter what. Always.
You're right. He's still selling merch all over the place.
Right.
What else? What else do we got to talk about? There's a lot to talk about. So if you got any ideas, any other additions you want to add, Zelina Vega moving over to SmackDown. We'll talk about that for a little bit at the end. But let's just jump right into it. If you're new here, like and subscribe. If you like talking about wrestling, we love talking about wrestling. So here we are. Are you waiting? EC last week. I don't know if everybody understands this, but the show started out last week with Gunther as the first person with the mic. And as you all know,
God, he's such a great wrestler.
No, he's not. He put EC to sleep, and that's why EC was not on the show. Here's a picture of him just asleep. That was him last week. Gunther put this man to sleep 100%. So he might join us tonight.
Chris is raising his hand.
He might not. Is he raising his hand? Do you want to come in? No?
Oh, no.
No, I think he's still trying to catch up.
He's trying to make sure he has the right channel on. I think he's trying to watch cartoons. Go ahead. Put that thing on. Just in a bit, he's going to probably be sleeping.
He's going to be sleeping just like this. Night nights.
Yep. Night, Chris.
It's night time.
Time to go to bed.
Yep. I want to shout out Charmaine watching us on Facebook. Hey, Charmaine, how you doing?
What's up, girl? What's going on, Charmaine?
You're handsome. Oh, thank you. I didn't even do anything. Sami Zayn. Let's talk about it. Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre, one of the big matches of tonight. And earlier in the night, Sami Zayn is confronted in the backstage area by Seth freaking Rollins. And he's all like, Sami Zayn's like, oh, please accept my apology. Oh, I didn't mean to kick you in the face. And he's like, listen, man, happened once. I'm gonna give you a pass. But if it happens again, He didn't really end it, but
I'm gonna kick that ass.
essentially he's gonna mess him up, right? So as he walks out of the locker room area,
Eagles, Mike.
he runs.
EGLES, Eagles.
Eagles suck.
Come on.
Go Giants.
Yeah, that's why they're the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. Sami Zayn walks out of Seth Rollins' backstage area, right? And he runs into Karrion Kross. Now, I don't know if you've put this together yet, Vinny, but Karrion Kross has run into a lot of people, and right after he runs into them, they turn heel. It's happened to Xavier Woods. It's happened to, I think it happened to Drew McIntyre. I think it's happened to several different wrestlers that were face or borderline tweeners. And then they run into they have this little interaction with Karrion Kross, and then they turn heel. So I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask you, is Sami Zayn turning heel? Are we seeing him turn heel? Because at the end of the show, we'll get the match is a match. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. Nothing really happens in the match. He gets busted open. It's a solid match, but nothing to write home to mom about. At the end of the match, Drew McIntyre wins. By the way, Drew McIntyre 11-0, as he rightfully should be against Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn is what do I always say,
bum.
Vinny? He's a
bum.
That's right. Thank you. See, we're learning on this show. We're learning. He looks like a bum.
Drew McIntyre is 11-0 against who?
Sami Zayn.
He's fought Sami Zayn 11 times.
Yeah, tonight was the 11th time that Sami Zayn fought Drew McIntyre, and
I don't even think Bret Hart has 11. I don't even think Bret Hart wrestled 11 straight people in his career.
You don't think he's fought
no
Stone Cold Steve Austin like 11 times?
I think he fought Stone Cold Steve Austin probably about.
No, you know what? He fought Hakushi a lot.
Who gives a fuck about him?
You asked a question about how many times he fought a guy.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know? How do you pull it out like, whoa, Bret Hart wrestled Hakushi. Like, where does that come from, Steve? Like, oh my God.
Because I remember that.
Is that the guy with all the stamp collections on his face? Like
he did.
Like, he's going around the row. Instead of a passport, they're on his face. They didn't stamp his face.
That's right. And he only had really good matches with Bret Hart, and that was it. I can't name you anybody else he had a match with.
I can. Isaac Yankem, DDS.
I think you just pulled that out your ass.
Shane Douglas.
You were pulling.
No,
he wasn't even Shane Douglas.
House.
He was Dean Douglas.
Whatever. Shane Douglas, Dean Douglas. I want to answer your question though. I do feel like we've been seeing for weeks now, and maybe even before Netflix on Raw, the semi-heel turn of Sami Zayn. And I think that's why you're going and seeing Sami Zayn come up to people and start talking to them, because he's trying to get clarification on where he stands with these people.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think tonight, I think was the realization of, did I really mean to do that, or was it an accident? And then when him and Kevin Owens were staring at Cody Rhodes, I think this is what we're going to see the next time around with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You will see Sami Zayn turn heel at Rumble with Kevin Owens.
Oh, you think it's going to happen at the Rumble? Do you think that he helps Kevin Owens win the title from Cody Rhodes?
I think he tries to help. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'll be very, very, very shocked if Kevin Owens wins the title at Rumble. I don't see it because I do feel like Cody's going to hold the belt until Mania. So I think he's going to try to help him, but I don't see him losing the belt before.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, if you are so inclined, I put up a post on our Twitter. So if you're watching us on Twitter, go answer the poll. I want to know, do you think Sami Zayn is turning heel? If you're watching us on YouTube, the poll is there too. You can hit us up on either one of those and answer that question. Do you think Sami Zayn is turning heel? I think he's turning heel. I think we're watching him slowly turn heel.
I think Charmaine needs to have a poll for herself. And I'm gonna tell you what that poll is. Because every time she's on all these shows talking about, oh, he's handsome. I want to know, Charmaine. I want a poll put up on the Facebook, the Instagram. Who is the handsomest guy on UPR? I want to know the answer. Steve wants to know the answer.
I already know the answer.
Okay, well, if you know it, I want to know.
I think it's Ron.
Ooh.
I think it's Ron.
Okay. Well,
but
Charmaine,
you know who's a close second?
Who?
Oh, this man, you know what? He's a bum. Where are you? Come over here. You a bum. Why you delete my why did you delete my video? Look at this guy. He a bum. He deleted my sleeping picture. Don't worry, it'll be back next week. Trust me. It'll be back. Week after week, it'll be back.
But I got a question for you, Steve.
Yes.
Do you think with what we saw tonight with Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, do you think that we're going to get CM Punk and Cody Rhodes at Mania?
I think there's a strong possibility of that. I think you're seeing breadcrumbs, and I think if tonight is any serious indicator of where we're going for WrestleMania, tonight's segment between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Tonight's interaction between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, if it's legit, confirms that Roman Reigns is going to fight The Rock.
You know what I like to see? I like to see Hakushi take on the Godfather.
When? Now?
Trey!
When? Now or like in 1995?
No, like right now, like on the pre-show. Like I don't know how old Hakushi is, but I know Godfather probably can still go.
Godfather can go. The only question is where? Where can he go? Charmaine says, I picked Jey Uso to win the Royal Rumble. We're going to get into Jey Uso in a little bit, maybe in about 10 or 15 minutes. I want to talk about why he's buried. In my opinion, I think we're watching the live burial of one Jey Uso, which is sad because I think he's over with a lot of people, but it's just his booking has been very disrespectful.
Why? Why do you say that?
We'll get into it. That's called a teaser, Vinny. That's how we keep the fans tuned in. Did you ever watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? He looked like the guy from Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, that's Rudolph. That's what Sami Zayn looked like tonight. I want to share a video. My buddy Brenda is live, and Freckle Sensei is over there. I'm going to share a picture he took. They were live in Atlanta. And so after Raw went off the air, Cody Rhodes was attacked by some young upstart that decided to pick a fight with Mike Knox earlier today. I'll let Mike Knox tell that story, but here's a little clip.
He always gets his ass kicked when he comes home. Hello.
Plot twist, Atlanta. I'm closing this show out.
Here you go. And that ended up with a impromptu match, Cody Rhodes versus Carmelo Hayes. So
why is this so important to have him get attacked after the show's off Netflix and cut a promo when it's only the crowd seeing it? Like, what is the point? Like, where's the build-up here?
Well, I don't think it's about a build-up. I think it's just about sending the crowd home happy, which would be Cody Rhodes winning the match. They don't want people leaving with how he got off the air on Netflix, which was getting his ass handed to him. Oh, look who's woken up.
So you have CM Punk beat up Cody Rhodes.
No, remember Sami Zayn kicked Cody Rhodes in the face?
Yeah, I know.
There you go. So that's how Raw went off the air, by Sami Zayn looking like a complete buffoon again. Are we gonna get a copyright for this? Yes, we are. Turn this shit off. What are you doing?
We're not getting a copyright for this. This is the Eagles fight song. They don't send out notices or something like that.
Yeah. They
They don't do it.
send out-
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
They don't send notices until they send one to us.
Eagles, fly.
They don't send those. I don't even want to hear that crap. Hey, Carmelo, glad to see you're in Atlanta. I have a certain person that you might want to go talk to because he's in Atlanta right now. Ladies and gentlemen, watching Unpopular Review. I'm joined. I'm a little late. That's my fault. That's fine. Don't blame me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We joined you. You just said I'm joined by us.
Yeah, bad guy. I'm sorry, Big Daddy Cool and Vincent. Yeah, I'm joined by y'all. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Hey, Steve, did you not know that we joined Chris? Chris was talking and we weren't there. We were sleeping.
So glad you're able to tune into
We were sleeping, Chris.
on Monday
the
Night
last
Raw.
15 minutes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At a Chinese restaurant, I guess.
Let's hear it like it's been on for 21 seconds. Good to see you all. Once again, the executive consultant here. Let's talk about some Monday Night Raw. 2 hours and 37 minutes tonight. I thought Monday Night Raw was a fantastic show. Fantastic.
Hey, Steve, we were talking about Smackdown the whole time.
That's right. We were talking about AEW. This guy shows up late and he woke up late. Do you want to address the fans here that were like, "Where is Chris?" And last week, I told them where you were. You fell asleep because Gunther put you to sleep.
Gunther wasn't even the one Raw this week, was he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, of course.
I
For
watched
you,
Monday,
he was not on.
Monday Night Raw. Gunther did not put. Let me tell you
He was
something.
not on.
Monday Night Raw tonight, January 27th. Monday Night Raw. I don't know what this guy's talking about here, but Monday Night Raw, January 27th, was a fantastic show. Why? The show opened up with none other than your world heavyweight champion, the Ring General Gunther.
When did he become a fan?
Cutting promos left and right on people's candy ass. Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso. This man shows you why he is a world champion. So entertaining, so good at what he does. I don't know why he's such a hater. So good is Gunther, going on approaching 200 days as world.
Why are you here, huh? Because you talk too damn much.
I'm glad you put that up because Seth Rollins opened up with the talking with that mess, right? And the whole time he's there with his flower suit on, looking like a Powerpuff Girl. I'm trying to figure out, why are you there? What do you got to talk about? He talks about he's going to win the Royal Rumble, right? Seth Rollins, you ain't winning no Royal Rumble. You're not winning, right? I don't know what you have in the cards. You know, I heard that who's the WWE Tag Team Champions, Vincent? DIY. I think DIY got a spot. You know, find yourself a tag team partner. Look like Sami Zayn might need some help. What did you think of this segment, Vinny?
War Raiders.
The opening segment?
What do you think about your ring general Gunther, your world heavyweight champion? What do you think about?
I think it's nonsense.
Oh, because Seth Rollins was there?
No. We talk about this all the time. I'm very confused on the ring general because 1 week he's heel, he doesn't like the fans, he's from overseas, and then 1 week he's like, I love the fans, and he's slapping their hands. Like, I'm very confused about what's going on.
Just a second. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Gunther. He's playing.
Oh, just a second. When did you see Gunther slap hands with fans and act like a face?
I saw it last week.
You're full of shit. This man,
he's nice to fans.
He is not nice to fans. Did he
he's not.
Insult him on Raw tonight?
Yeah, he was nice to him.
No, he was not. When they were chanting yeet, 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 yeet. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this was in the city of Atlanta. But they were chanting yeet, 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 yeet. Hey, did you know that all the celebrities in Atlanta are black? I had no idea. Anyway, they were chanting yeet, 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 right? Yeet, 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 yeet. And he told them to shut up.
What drinks you have tonight, Chris?
I had one shot, sir. One shot. Sir, If I'm tipsy, it's from feeling it from watching the Eagles win the NFC Championship game last night. We must have had like 20 shots yesterday. Thank you very much, Jason. Big Daddy Cool. I've never heard you sound better.
That's yesterday's news. You need to pipe down with that. Enough of that.
Yeah.
Listen, Gunther sucks, bro. Like Logan Paul couldn't come out quick enough because Gunther was putting everybody to sleep. Gunther, good. I don't know what everybody sees in this man. I don't get it.
Championship for one.
What does that mean?
He never has a bad match. He always puts on great matches.
I thought last week he said he sucked. What is he smoking this week?
Who? Chris? Chris wasn't here last week.
Well,
if anybody saw like they were smoking it, I mean, it ain't me, bro. I wasn't here last week.
Every week that he sucks, he has 3 moves.
I've never said Gunther sucks. You've lost. Where's Charmaine at? You hit a ding dong, Charmaine.
You really think
you can tell who doesn't watch UPR shorts? Big Daddy Cool and I discuss this every week. All right, he's a hater of Gunther. I always defend Gunther. Gunther's a great world champion. I never say he sucks. He's good. He had a great match against Jey Uso.
You know who said that?
I'm
sorry.
No, he didn't.
Mike Knox said it today. That's right.
Mike Knox might have said it.
He buried Jey Uso. Jey Uso is flat out.
Jey Uso buried. Later with Quavo? Did you see Jey Uso later? Did he look like he was buried to you?
Yeah, the man came out. This is the live burial that we're watching. This man, he was. Let me get 2 minutes to explain this. I'm gonna.
Okay, first of all, let me address Charmaine here. Logan Paul should not go away. The amount of heat Logan Paul generated today just by playing his music. Hey yo, this man is a future world champion. Go ahead, Steve. You got 2 minutes.
What the hell is that?
I'm telling you right now that Gunther, the build to Jey Uso versus Gunther was Jey Uso looking sorry, all mealy mouth. Oh, I'm the little brother. I'm the runt brother. And then he's like, I'm gonna whip your ass. I'm gonna whip your ass. And then Gunther is like, yeah, you are, and I'm gonna kick your ass too. You suck. Watch. I'm gonna yeet you out the building. And then that's what he did. And then tonight you have this fool come around with who? Quavo.
Who the fuck is Quavo?
Right. Quavo comes down with him.
Who the fuck is that?
And he gets on top of the announce table wearing all white. It's not even goddamn Memorial Day. Why are you wearing white, fool? You lost. You a bum. You're not even a virgin. How you wearing white? I don't get it. EC. I don't get it, Vinny. This man crying, oh, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. No, you're not. No, you're not. This guy's going to go 0 for 2. 0 for 2. And he's supposed to be the biggest babyface in the company right now other than Cody Rhodes? Fuck out of here. Buried. I yield the rest of my time.
What do you got to say for yourself, Vinny?
I gotta tell you, I really don't know what you see in Gunther. The guy has 3 moves. He has a drop kick, a slap, and a high knee. That is all he has. He has.
Perhaps you haven't seen him do a power bomb.
Very rarely. And
I saw like 6 power bombs tonight.
That's how he beat Jey Uso. Are you paying attention? Are you watching the same show as me, or are you still watching Dynamite?
Yesterday he did. What did he do?
Speaking of that Waka Flocka,
you better think about your life right now.
Exactly. When you sit here and tell me he very rarely, you need to think about your life right now. You come on a rated R show, right? Rated R show. Hi. I don't understand. So the only thing about Jey Uso that looked like it was low was the fact that Quavo wasn't smoking when he came out. So because that's what I was worried about. I was like, oh my God, are we gonna have a repeat of the premiere? Okay, fine. Prime sucks. Okay, don't drink Prime then. Like, what the hell? You're on the road tonight, Charmaine. What's going on? There's no way in hell that Logan Paul will win the World Rumble. He's not winning the World Rumble. I'll give you that. But he is a future world champion, in my opinion.
But see, talk about this. You have this man making promises in the ring, and he's not cashing in on any of these checks that he's writing. He looks like a loser. Tell me he's not buried.
Jey Uso is the sentimental favorite to win the Royal Rumble this Saturday in Indianapolis, Indiana, at Lucas Oil Stadium. If you don't tell me something different, you're wrong.
So you think So you think he's going to win?
No, my statement was he's the sentimental favorite to win the Royal Rumble. I do not believe he is the favorite to win the Royal Rumble. I believe, yesterday, as I told you, my pick was CM Punk. After today's Raw, he's no longer my pick.
What happened tonight to CM Punk that made you change your mind?
He got into a promo with Cody Rhodes that I know is not going to happen at WrestleMania. He said, if I win, I'm picking you. It's not going to be him and Cody at WrestleMania. That's not your WrestleMania match.
What do you think is going to be facing Cody at WrestleMania?
I have no idea. My money right now is on Roman
Reigns. You have no idea, but tonight
I can tell you it's not going to be CM Punk and it's not going to be Logan Paul. I believe it's going to be it's going to be Randy Orton or Roman Reigns.
Nah.
Wait. You haven't seen both of them. What are you talking about, Randy Orton?
Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, who everybody loves so much, even though he just said, hey, I need y'all to help me beat these people, and then I'm going to let y'all get your ass whooped every week. And then he says, pretty much to Paul Heyman tonight, I'm going to throw Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso over the top rope. I don't give a fuck to my family. It's all about me, right? He went to school of Paul Levesque, right, to learn how to make it all about him. And that's what Roman Reigns did.
When is the last time we saw Randy Orton?
Randy Orton has been injured since November.
And what does he have? A pull beard muscle?
A broken heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
He's getting ready for his WrestleMania main event because I believe he's going to challenge Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
Wait.
Hold on. So you don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble?
I do not.
The Elimination Chamber is also a match for the title.
It's a match for a shot at whatever world title the other person does not pick, correct?
So you're telling me that Randy Orton is not going to win either one of those because you didn't pick Randy to win the Royal Rumble.
He's not my pick.
And you're telling me that Randy Orton is just going to straight up challenge Cody Rhodes and just get a WrestleMania main event because he just said, hey, bro, let me get a match.
Just a second. What I'm saying is, as I said 15 seconds ago, typically an Elimination Chamber is for a number one contendership. It's not always for the number one contendership match.
Nah.
If they don't do it that way, see Randy Orton challenge him. They could have it for the Intercontinental Championship, United States Championship. You know, they've done this before when they could put the world title on the line. They've done this before where they do not have it as the number one contendership. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and you remember who the booker was at that time?
What up, G?
Vinnie Mac.
That's right.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in the Triple H era.
It's only been the Triple H era has only been about a little over a year now. Like we can't say that for sure. That's not what's going to happen. But I tell you right now, I guarantee you that will not be CM Punk and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
All right, I agree to disagree. Because
hold on, wait. He should be like Mike Knox. Mike Knox today told somebody, George, one of the fans, that if he's wrong about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, they'll let George host the Mike Knox show the very first Monday. So, Chris, if you're so quote unquote correct, you give me you think that CM Punk is not going to win the Rumble?
CM Punk is not winning the Royal Rumble. You have my absolute guarantee as the executive consultant. There is no way in hell CM Punk wins the Royal Rumble and challenges Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
Now, okay, I want to know your hold on. I want to know your philosophy on this, because when I told you that they should make John Cena win the Rumble, I think it would make sense for John Cena to win the Rumble because it was his last year. Why wouldn't you make him win the Rumble, go all the way to Mania and lose, and then he retires? So my question is, what makes you think and what makes you know for sure that CM Punk is not going to win? When he's the favorite, I've read he's the favorite.
Just a second. What's your question? You asked me on Cena, you asked me on Punk.
I'm asking you 1 and 2. So I want you to answer the John Cena question. I want you to answer the CM
John
Punk
Cena came out here and said, yo, I'm appearing on Raw on Netflix. I'm appearing in Royal Rumble. I'm appearing at Elimination Chamber. And the man appears in Royal Rumble and wins the Royal Rumble. There's no reason for him to be at the Elimination Chamber. He has to compete in the Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
That's why.
And why didn't you think CM Punk's going to win the Rumble?
CM Punk is not going to win the Royal Rumble because he said tonight, and the way they had him face to face, he said, if I win, I'm going to challenge you for the WWE Championship. If he challenges Cody Rhodes, that's not in the game plan and not in the cards. Look, I'll tell you this, right? I'll give it up for Triple H in this. You have done a phenomenal job of making it very difficult for me, and I'm very good at this shit, but making it very difficult for me to predict your WrestleMania match card. I have no idea what the fuck you're going to do. I got 18 different directions I see yourself doing. Good job to you. You got me guessing. I appreciate that. You're doing a better job of booking how me guessing how the WrestleMania match card is going to be than you do predicting the winners of your match cards, which is I could do all day. Speaking of which, speaking of days, can we talk about Groundhog's Day? Can we talk about Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre for the 19,000th time since 2020?
It was 11 times. We already talked about it.
That's a lie. That's a lie. They wrestle each other all the
It was 11 times. They said it on the air.
Has not been in a ring with anybody not named CM Punk or Sami Zayn or Jey Uso, and I have no idea. Jesus is walking. I don't know. It's like he's always wrestling the same three people. Then he comes out and he talks to Paul Heyman, right? He says, "Tell your boy." You paying attention, Vinny? Tell your boy. No, he's not. Tell your boy that I am going to target him, right? And you think he's talking about Roman Reigns. No, he says CM Punk. Why? Because his brain doesn't be able to let him say any other names but the same ones. He doesn't face anybody else. It's the same people.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. All right? I'm going to tell you this right now. I have 9 matches right now. Okay?
Oh, for WrestleMania?
For WrestleMania.
Okay, let's hear it.
9 matches.
I need a laugh. Go ahead.
Okay, 9 matches, and one of them I'm not 100% positive, but the other ones I'm pretty sure.
Just a second. Mad Dog Kelly. You tell your sources they're wrong, right? Yeah. If they said no, I guarantee you're right. I want you to tell them you're lying. They're not having Cena and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. It's not happening. Let it go.
Right.
Stop saying.
Here we go.
Stop the nonsense.
There we go.
Versus Drew at Mania. You've lost your mind. Stop the nonsense. Go ahead. I'm listening.
We got Finn Balor.
Okay.
Taking on Damian Priest.
Okay. We're in the Triple H era.
Okay.
That's probably right.
Charlotte
So wrong.
taking on Tiffy Time.
Okay.
I told you yesterday that's not happening, but go ahead.
John Cena taking on Braun Breaker.
That's a possibility.
Randy Orton taking on Cody Rhodes.
Glad you see the light.
The Rock and Roman. Seth and CM Punk.
Steve, stop.
Bianca and Jade. I got tag team match and Jey Uso, the Usos taking on Fatu and Solo Sikoa. And here's the one that I think is because I've heard rumors that he's coming back at the Rumble. Gunther taking on Brock Lesnar. I've heard this card about 3 or 4 times now on the internet. Not saying everyone's right, but I do think Finn Balor and Priest are going to go out at it, and I do see Charlotte and Tiffy going out.
I don't think it was me that had some shots before the show started. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we got more Monday Night Raw to talk about. Radar review. Vinny, Big Daddy Cool, Zach Consultant, stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
I think Jey Uso wins the world title.
Previously on the Mike Knox show.
I saw a post, and I copied it and shared it.
I'm glad he put this in here so he could.
Why I kind of talked about it a little bit as well. Corey finished his story for his daddy. Why not Jay for Uncle Rikishi? Uncle Rikishi never had the title. right? Now, don't get me wrong. Dusty Rhodes is why I got into pro wrestling. That bastard racist is why I stayed.
On their feet. On a man. Oh, what the?
But fuck them. All right. Next to Roman Reigns. Well, you got to go back to the pandemic era when main event Uso was made. He wasn't supposed to be the one. I'm not even saying Jimmy was supposed to be the one. But Big Jim with the big toe, I was a fan more of. When it came into the SmackDown Penitentiary and they would do their little skits because the battle rap and shit was getting popping at that time.
Turn around for the Usos. I'm talking about we went from face paint to snapbacks. We went from rainbow colors to white and black. We went from wrestling tights to the all whites. We went from they might be all right. So yeah. We had match of the night.
Jim having to come out and help being the big brother and all that kind of stuff, the big older twin. It worked for him. Breaking apart for Roman, it worked. He is a true baby face. And they're hard to come by in wrestling.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. Another YouTube or Google me. Turn it up and play it. Cause many people think it. I just had the balls to say it.
Wow. There you have it, guys. That's the Mike Knox Show. You can see that on Unpopular Review every Monday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern, and on demand on YouTube. This is Unpopular Review, the WWE Monday Night Review Show. I'm Big Daddy Cool, joined by Vinny and the executive consultant. We are pretty much halfway through reviewing this week's Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Before I continue with, or we continue with review, I want to share some poll data. Again, I threw up a question on our Unpopular Review Twitter and our YouTube page, and the results are startling to me. They're split, actually. I asked the question, do you think Sami Zayn is turning heel? And on our Twitter, the results are 52% no, he's just an idiot, and 47% yes, absolutely. That's been changing because on our YouTube, that was the opposite just a couple moments ago. On our YouTube, it's 67% they think he's just an idiot versus 33% that says yes, absolutely. So not too late. The poll's still open. Go jump in there, and if you're a big Sami Zayn mark, go pad the numbers. But if you hate him like me, and
they have no reason to hate him.
No, they do. They do. He doesn't wash himself.
No reason to hate Sami Zayn.
He's 0 for 11 against Drew McIntyre.
He's a fantastic wrestler. He's entertaining.
Why can't he win?
And it's okay for you to be a hater. You've been a hater all your life, and I would be a hater too if I was a Giants fan, right? But here's the problem, right? That poll is absolutely wrong because he is turning heel. That's the whole point of carrying Cross, and there's nothing else for him to do on the babyface side. Super over, super popular. I thought he had a good line when he told CM Punk, hey, I'm a WrestleMania main eventer. You're not. He's right. CM Punk says, I'm going to go and win the Royal Rumble like Vinny thinks for some reason, right? But the bottom line is,
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
What did you
now, what? You need to understand that your winner of the 2025 Royal Rumble is most likely going to be Roman Reigns.
That makes no sense.
So he's going to face Cody for the third time.
Why would you do that and screw up WrestleMania?
How's that screwing up WrestleMania?
Who the fuck wants to see that again?
I think a few people want to see that again.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Why would you want to see the same main event 3 times in a row?
Hold on. This is the Rated R review show. Vinny's being rated R by saying the F word 4 times.
Yeah, I am, because I'm tired of seeing this motherfucker on my screen with stupid. What do they call that fucking Batu fucking red shit around his neck? They should put that fucking shit and hang that motherfucker.
6, 7.
Fuck that motherfucker.
8, 9.
You better think about your life right now.
I don't want to see that fucking match again. I finished the story. I finished the story. And you want that bald-headed fuck, what's his name? The wise man coming out. You know, I mean, listen, nobody wants to see that fucking shit again. I don't want to see it.
Wow.
I'd rather watch fucking E.T. take on Marty McFly in a Hell in a Cell match.
So hold on a minute, Vinny. I just want to clear the air. I want to make sure that there's no doubt in anybody's mind. So you want to see Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes?
Get the fuck out of here! No, I don't want to see that fucking shit.
Okay, matter of fact, we're going to reset. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're really going to get a Raw. Where is Willie's segment? Let me give this man a call. In the meantime, stay with us. You're watching Unpopular.
Next, we have Bobby Lashley with the MVP and Shelton Benjamin taking on Mark Briscoe. I saw Mark Briscoe on Saturday at Collision, and he is just as good live as he is on the TV. He is full of energy,
Oh, great.
loud. It's great to watch. But unfortunately, Mark Briscoe did not win this, and Bobby Lashley did. I mean, honestly, anyone who goes
hold on. Katie, did you really think that one Mark Briscoe was going to stand a chance against big Bobby Lashley? Bobby Lashley is a world eater. He goes places, and they called him in TNA one time. They used to call him the Walking Apocalypse. It's a hell of a name to have for something. Yeah, but Mark Briscoe didn't stand a chance. But I also want to throw out here. I think MVP was saying some MVP things, and I thought that when he was sitting there saying, "Hey, why is the ref not disqualifying Mark Briscoe?" I said, "You know what? Absolutely right. Why is it? Mark Briscoe? I mean, look." Mark Briscoe's all right. I mean, he does wild things. He does, huh?
He looks like a user of some sort. I mean, he's missing half his teeth.
Yeah. I mean, he been in some wars. He's been in some wars. But I do see him when MVP said, "Hey, why is he not getting disqualified?" I was with him. I was like, "Yeah." And Bobby Lashley, when he spared him, he hit him. I don't know what this thing is. Is it a spine buster that he do when he does? Like he just picks him up because it looked like a choke slam, and then he just chokes you out. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just took a little nap. He'll be back later.
A nap. Brother's hibernating.
Hibernating. There you go. Exactly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Unpopular Review. Rated R review. Executive Consultant Vincent Big Daddy Cool here talking some Monday Night Raw. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to us. Is this Raw? Yes, it is. Raw. Welcome, Captain Sawyer. What else we got to talk about on Raw? Big Daddy Cool.
Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Bianca Belair and Naomi. This was a tag team match, non-title. On Saturday night, you had a big, a 6-woman match, a Pier 6, whatever.
On SmackDown, they had a 6-woman match.
A cat fight.
Which ended with Liv Morgan getting the victory, a rare loss taken by Bianca Belair. They had the rematch. Well, not rematch. They had a simple match, tag team match this night here with the tag team champions Naomi, Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan as well as Raquel Rodriguez, because they're going to put them into those tag team title pictures. I thought that Bianca and Naomi had a good chance losing the tag team championships tomorrow night on NXT. Now I don't think that's going to be the case, that they're going to build a program with Liv Morgan, Raquel, Naomi, and Bianca, which I think Naomi and Bianca are going to end up dropping the titles to Raquel and Liv Morgan. Vincent, what do you think?
No comment.
You have no comment?
No comment.
Wow, that's also a first. So
You have no comment on the women's tag team championship?
No, I'm not paying attention.
You weren't paying attention for that match?
No, I didn't watch it.
Okay, so what do you think about Liv and Raquel going into the tag team division?
I mean, if you want me to be honest with you, I feel like Raquel's a waste of space. I think
Raquel is a waste of space. Okay.
I think if Raquel was good enough, okay, first off, she wouldn't have a small run like she did in with the women's title. And second of all, she's a fucking joke. Like, they put her in tag team matches all the time. So they don't. Then they throw in this fucking goon fucking squad over here, where they call them the Judgment Day. Okay, she looks like she's part of the Hell's Angels, all leather and shit.
yeah.
What the fuck are they doing with her, bro? It's like they They have 250 wrestlers on the fucking roster. And what are they doing? They're shitting all over them. Okay? They're putting all the people, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins, and fucking John Cena that's been in the grave for, 4 or 5 years? He's been watching fucking home, eating McDonald's, and fucking playing chess with his soon-to-be ex-fucking wife, whatever. I mean, they take people that should be used better, and they don't use them the correct way. Okay? They don't use them. And that's what pisses me off. That's what made me stop watching WWE, because they don't use the right people. You see the same shit over and over and over and over again. Okay? Who gives a fuck about the New Day? I mean, now that you're gonna for how many years? How many years did we fucking watch the New Day be a tag team again? Chris, how many years was it?
26.
No, they've been a tag team for over 10 years.
10 fucking years. 10 years I had to watch these fucking three goobers walk around like they were part of fucking SpongeBob SquarePants fucking island under the goddamn sea. Now all of a sudden you're gonna fucking change these guys into being heels? And Big E is over on fucking he's part of the Today Show, watching everybody commenting.
I can't keep up with you.
Come on, bro. I mean, let's be real. Nobody gives a fuck about a lot. What's his name?
My head hurts.
Kofi Kingston. And nobody gives a shit about fucking up, down, fucking hosts. Nobody cares. These guys are irrelevant.
Okay, there, Britt Baker. Nobody cares.
Fuck
Calm
off.
down there. Calm down there. Nobody
When
cares.
Britt Baker comes to fucking WWE,
Nobody cares.
you're gonna see a fucking change. The DMD is gonna start fucking Isaac yanking everybody.
Okay, so the New Day has been faces for a long time, and your complaint before you brought up the New Day was everything is the same. They turned them heel, and you're still not satisfied.
Well, it's taken 10 years to do this. It's like,
but we're here now. We're here now.
But you're right. We're here now. But it's like we watched. Okay, and I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, I'm going to bring back some old school shit. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say that the NWO shouldn't have lasted as long as it did. Okay, then they fucking did the Wolfpack. Okay, what I'm saying to you is sometimes they take things way too far, and maybe they should shorten it. Okay, do you think I think I had to watch Roman Reigns be the champ for fucking 3 years? The fucking Bloodline and the fucking Fava. What do you call it? Stupid fucking Fava.
Ulafala.
Yeah, fucking wearing that shit around. Let
me remind you.
Stealing it.
Let me remind you, the Ulafala is more important than the AEW title.
Well, I mean, be it as it may, I'm just saying, you know, we take storylines for granted and we go too far with them. Like we need to use what we have. I tell you this every fucking week. You have 250 wrestlers that come to Raw every fucking week and sit catering.
What are you talking about?
Okay, 100, whatever. I watch them, bro. When I go to the arena, when I'm here watching them come in the arena, it's at least 100 guys pulling into the garage, going to get fucking catering. Okay, about 75 of them motherfuckers you don't even see on the TV, but they're in the catering eating all the chicken, all the mashed potatoes, all the fucking macaroni
want chicken and mashed potatoes.
I'm just saying, bro. We need to start using people and idolizing what we have. It's the same fucking bullshit every WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, fucking the Usos. I mean, give some of let's fucking bring the Miz back. Why don't we give the
Miz was on last week? What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about just on a fucking little bullshit promo with fucking Karrion Kross, another fucking loser that was good in NXT. By the way,
he got transferred to SmackDown.
Oh, okay. Well,
Miz did.
Okay, well, I missed it. Okay, now he's gonna go over there and fucking slum over there.
Did you see that pun? He missed it.
They should have brought him back to NXT and made that place better than it is now. Femi, okay? Femi's the champion, okay?
Who?
I'm gonna tell you this. There would be no champion on my roster named Femi. Never.
I think we got that clear about 15 minutes ago when you went on your Hogan rant.
No. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is the name. I would never name a guy that's my champion. Oba Femi.
What would you name him? Ron Washington?
Or fucking Darth Vader. Okay?
Name him the right name,
okay? What the fuck is over?
Who in the NXT should be NXT champion? Vinny?
Right now?
Yeah.
Nobody.
What?
Nobody.
Vacant should walk around with the championship.
No, they should bring people. No, they should bring people back like fucking Johnny Gargano and fucking and Tommaso Ciampa to bring that bitch back to where it used to be. You know what NXT did wrong, and this is the reason why it was the way it is.
What is he shaking?
Hey, listen, shut up. Listen,
You got a stapler in your hand?
Oh. I don't like the fact that you build a roster, okay? You build a roster for so many years. Okay? WrestleMania season comes, and you let them all go. Not just one, you let all of them go. 15 of the fucking guys.
They heard
Who the fuck's going to run the asylum if you're letting all 15 go?
They just said they had 250 people. I think they can afford to lose 15.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, Vinny. They have almost 100 wrestlers in the NXT Performance Center alone.
And you watch the same fucking.
You're not completely off with 250. Now, it's not 250. It's more like around 180-something people wrestlers they have in the company. But I see what you're saying, except for you lost me when you sat here and said that there would be nobody in NXT right now. And I would not bring back Johnny Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa because I don't think that's what NXT needs right now. I don't think they will be it.
I would tell you this right now,
Oba Femi is a credible champion. I think Oba Femi is such a credible champion. He can show up on Raw next week. And this is not me hating on the boy because I think he's great. He could show up on Raw next week, beat Gunther for the World Championship, and it'll be believable to me. 100% believable to me. He is that good. Trick Williams is a fantastic champion because the man is very over. He gets on Raw or SmackDown next week. Give him time. He's going to be one of the top 5 superstars on there because he's that charismatic. He's always been that charismatic, right? The NXT is spewed. Watch over on our YouTube channel. You're watching us now on YouTube. Keep watching. We have an NXT call-up edition where we talk about stars that should be called up. And I'm telling you, the amount of stars NXT has right now almost rivals. I won't say rivals. Almost rivals the 2018-19 one that you're so fond of. They have some stars, man. And they built some stars. Look at Solo.
Not saying they don't have those stars.
NXT. You just said nobody should be champion, Vinny.
When you have Bailey come back, okay, at the end of a show for a promo and fucking gets the biggest pop that they've ever had in 2 weeks because everybody loves Bailey, there's a problem there.
They do that with every main roster star. I remember Apollo Crews came back and got standing fucking ovation.
Nobody cares about that fucking bum.
Okay, let me find
Apollo Crews.
No, okay.
Apollo Crews is just.
I'm saying that when the NXT, because remember, I still go to NXT sometimes. You don't, right? When I'm down in NXT, I will tell you that anytime a main roster star shows up, they start going bananas because they like seeing main roster people.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. They don't expect to see them every week. So it's a surprise when Bailey shows up. It's a surprise when Bianca shows up and Naomi shows up. This is what people love to see.
Who's that guy that squeaks like a seal? What's his name? Titus O'Neil?
We don't make fun of
Titus O'Neil.
Who?
That's who Apollo Crews reminds me of. Titus
O'Neil.
He's just as good as Titus O'Neil. Okay, that's why Titus O'Neil is an ambassador for WWE, and he's not wrestling no more because nobody gave a fuck about him. Nobody gave a fuck about him.
Why did you make Titus O'Neil seem like he was mentally challenged?
Because that's what he does. He does a stupid whatever you don't talk about. Don't fucking play like I'm dumb. He does that stupid.
Vince acting like they don't pop for Julia, Stephanie, Roxanne, Lola Vice, Jada. Their women's division is out of control right now.
I ain't talking about
best women's division I've ever seen NXT have because NXT usually has 1 or 2 dominant women, and then that's it. NXT now has so many they have.
I'm gonna tell you
they popped for Shotzi like a month ago. That what you heard was people crying because Shotzi Blackheart came out there. The Q Dog's going to be pulling up Vincent's in the black vans.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you MD 999, whatever this ghetto ass fucking screen name is. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, you must not watch wrestling because I'm gonna tell you this right now. The best era for NXT for any fucking stars was 2018, 2019. Had the best women's roster out of every single one. So if you think these Roxanne
that's
Perez,
completely incorrect. That's completely. I disagree with you heavily. I disagree with you.
That is not. Okay. Maybe with Tiffy Time, because Tiffy Time was pretty up there too. But this Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice,
I see you have a real problem with Roxanne Perez.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Half these bums on the roster now, I guarantee you, they move them up, they're gonna be a thing of the past. They're gonna be a flea on somebody's back because they do it all the time. It's called the kiss of death. You see it all the time. You get put up to the main roster. Forget about the next day.
Who's the WWE champion? Who's the women's WWE champion on SmackDown?
On SmackDown?
Yes.
It's the other bum. Fucking, isn't it Nia Jax? I don't watch SmackDown.
I rest my case.
I lost my headphones. Hold on.
It's
who?
Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, that's right.
It's Tiffy Time, who
She's
changed
so over
from,
that you forgot who the champion was.
Yeah. But she came from NXT less than a year
I don't
ago.
watch SmackDown. I watch the show that I'm on. That's what I watch.
Do you watch wrestling?
I guarantee I know more wrestling than you do. I guarantee you. I guarantee
all right.
you.
Let's go ahead. New Day. No, I'm sorry, not New Day. Xavier was, after they had a very interesting backstage segment where he and Kathy Kelly were like, hey, Atlanta's favorite son. I thought that was very entertaining. But New Day was, Xavier was fought Rey Mysterio. They teased that this family was coming. You already knew where this was going when they teased it. They did the same thing kind of with Kofi. Terrible family members. I don't know why people are treating them. They're treating the New Day so bad that even Ludwig and Pete Dunne turned their backs on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Some of these people will be applauding. Ludwig put his damn friend Giovanni to the hospital so bad that you haven't seen him since.
Why are you shocked about this?
Because New Day was completely right in what they did.
New Day sucks. Okay, they should be fucking thrown off the television and put back on NXT. Okay, you think this fucking run right now with the heel turn? You think this is what they needed? No, you know what they needed to do? They all need to go separate and have their own fucking careers. Is what they did.
It's building up. This is how you do storylines.
I understand that, but you put a team for 10 years and do the same Cheerios bullshit where they're fucking.
But that's in the past. That's in the past.
I understand that, but I keep telling you guys, how many times do we have to watch the same shit over and over and over again? Now we're gonna rewind it.
They were with Lil Yachty tonight. It's different.
Oh, Lil Yachty. And who's the other guy?
Vinny,
what's the other guy's name?
Stop.
Vinny,
What's the guy's name?
Stop.
Vinny, can I ask you a question?
No answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh God.
Name me your top Lil Yachty songs.
I don't fucking know Lil Yachty.
Oh,
Okay.
poor Yachty.
Nobody
Who
watches.
pissed in
Listen,
Vince's
bangers after
cornflakes?
No, nobody listens to Lil Yachty unless you're.
Oh, Lil Yachty is he's a hitmaker.
Yeah, he's a star. Yeah, he's a star.
He's a star.
He's up there with Blake Shelton and all the rest of them.
Who?
Exactly.
Who's Blake Shelton?
Isn't he
Probably one of the
star?
biggest country stars in the world.
I thought that was Taylor Swift.
It's still stupid.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's talk about the big news besides obviously New Day. I'm afraid to mention New Day because you might say, "Oh shit, I set him off again."
Listen to Lil Yachty. You listen to Lil Yachty when you watch fucking Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get through this segment without mentioning ND again because I don't want to set this guy off.
New Day sucks.
Zelina Vega
It's going to SmackDown. That's not big news.
Transferred.
It's not big news.
To SmackDown.
It's not big news.
Why are you saying that? Because she's diminutive?
No, I'm saying that because Vincent doesn't watch SmackDown. Look,
people are excited on Twitter about her possibility of being reunited with Andrade.
That's the only good that can come out of that.
You never let go of the past.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Mr. NXT was only good in 2018, 2019. WWE wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for Hogan and Andre. And where's the Miz at?
Hey, but listen, hold on. You're right. I say all that, but I'm not saying let's bring back Harlem Heat. Let's bring back Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man. I'm not saying that shit. Let's leave the shit in the past, okay?
I think you're absolutely right. I didn't even think about that, MDB. Malachi Black, Aleister Black. He's probably going to call Aleister Black. Aleister Black is probably going to SmackDown. I don't think, even though I think it's a good idea, I don't think that Zelina gets paired with Andrade again. I don't think Charlotte's having that. That's just my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think Charlotte. I don't know. I don't have inside information. I know how Charlotte is. I don't have inside information on that, but I just don't see Charlotte letting another woman manage her man. She's not Bianca Belair.
But is she going to manage him? No, she's not going to manage him.
She's not, because she's bigger than he is.
Absolutely. I'm excited for Zelina Vega. You know, I'm a big Zelina Vega mark.
What do you think about A-Town Down Under? You know, they got front row seats like people do on Raw. Being transferred to Raw. Okay, Vinny, what's wrong?
No, why were you going to ask him? Now he's going to go on another 2-minute rant about
Not
how he hates Australians.
No, Lou. No. I just, again, you know, these guys were good. You pumped them up. They were doing great. They were the tag team champions. Now what are they? They're a laughing stock that sits in the front row on Netflix premiere show. Come on, man.
How many A-Town Down Under shirts do you own?
None. I don't own any of them fucking shits. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I went to Smackdown a couple years ago with Dan. Okay, this guy wants to fucking stand in line. He wants to stand in line for 2 hours for a fucking shirt that costs $50.
Yeah. He does that now. He does that every show.
I know he does, but
when
he
shows
fucking
up.
happened with me.
When he shows up, you said this is our personal stuff. Let's.
You said it first.
I know, but he said he gets mad at me.
I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying though, like you said, how many shirts I own? I don't. Since they
Well,
raised
yeah,
the price, I don't fucking buy them no more.
Dan that's like a thing for him. Every time he goes to a wrestling event, he wants to get a shirt.
That's fine. That's his thing.
A lot of people in UPR actually have a lot of merchandise, as we know, the Mark Victor Rodriguez, Mike Knox. I don't buy wrestling shirts. I refuse.
I don't buy them anymore either.
Why are you grabbing your titty? What is going on?
I'm trying to get over.
Oh my God, you've been worked up tonight, Vinny. Are you having a heart attack? Is the cardiac arrest happening?
For so many weeks, I've not been rated R. The 1 week I do, I think I've stressed myself out.
Uh-oh.
You're not stressing yourself out. I'll tell you that.
Wow. Well, we got one more thing to talk about, and that's
What's
JD McDonough. My God, listen, I rag this man about having a big head, but I don't know if you guys saw this spot during the match. I was trying to get video of it, but it was a brutal, brutal hit. He does, I think it was like a senton or a backflip off of the apron in this tag match. It's Dom Mysterio, JD McDonough versus the War Raiders for the titles. Meditate, please. I see you. Deep breathing. Yes, please. Bring it down. And my dog, he did a backflip and landed on the back of his cranium, and he smacked the announce table. He has smacked the announce table so hard that Michael Cole yelled out, "Oh my God, this man needs medical attention." No, I'm serious. To JD's credit, he got up and continued the match. When he got back on the apron, there was a round of applause. This man's hardcore.
Do we have a clip?
I tried to find a clip of this. I'm going to see if I can find one on Twitter, but good God, it was gruesome. It was bad. Did you guys, did either one of you guys see this?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that part of the match, but I watched some of the match.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see it. I kept looking for it as I was fast forwarding to try to catch up, but I couldn't find it. I saw every time I played, Michael Cole would talk about it, but I was trying to catch up.
I got it. I found it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can screen share this.
He did look loopy.
I can't tell you. I don't know what's worse. Michael Cole getting up and dancing on the table, or putting Michael Cole on a truck. Like
what's wrong with him being on the truck? You don't think he deserves it? He's been on the company for years.
How long has Michael Cole been in the company?
20 plus years, 25 plus years.
20 plus years. So did it ever cross their mind that if Michael Cole was worth anything, they would have done it? I don't know.
He's become very popular. Pat McAfee has really escalated him to the fact that he is extremely popular.
Now that's a slap in the face right there. You take so many years that Michael Cole's been in that company. Okay, It took Pat McAfee to get him on a fucking truck. Are you sitting here telling me that him and Jim Ross or anybody, you don't think they could have?
Watch this.
Ooh.
Wait, no, put it up because I can't see it. It's too small. I have bad eyes.
After that, McDonough's lucky he doesn't have a damn broken neck. It's about there. Somebody's got to.
Ooh. And that table looks hard too. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, they did reinforce it. Normally, when they say reinforce something, it's a joke. They actually did, which is why you don't see, because there was a while they did way too many announce table breaks spots. They have not done one since they had that kind of table. I also want to say, I don't know if anybody heard Michael Cole and the shade that he threw to Corey Graves. Did anybody hear that?
Oh no! What happened? What was this? I missed this.
He was talking about, it was during the Bianca Belair. Naomi versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, so I don't expect Vincent to have heard it. But they were talking about how tomorrow Bianca and Naomi are facing the Meta Girls tomorrow, and he said you'll hear Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend.
The Meta Girls?
Yeah, the Meta Girls.
The Meta Girls.
Who the fuck is that?
Lash Legend.
I just told you the name. Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend.
Are they new?
They're new to you.
Yeah, apparently they've been out for almost 2 years.
I'm going to tell you what. They've been out for 2 years, but I'm going to tell you what. I haven't heard nobody talk about them, and I watch a lot of wrestling shows.
Jakara Jackson's the person I always say is my wife, and Lash Legend is somebody that a lot of people are looking at to be a future star in the company.
Who? Lash Legend.
Yeah, Lash Legend.
Who the fuck is that?
Why you ask the question and we answer it and you still answer the question?
Because I still can't understand. Again, I watch a lot of wrestling review shows. I've heard nothing about these two bumps at all.
What?
I don't hear about.
So the shade came when Michael Cole said,
"Go ahead."
NXT tomorrow, NXT, you'll hear the voice of Vic Joseph.
Oh, that's it. He didn't mention Corey
That's all
Graves.
he said, and then immediately after Pat McAfee said, and Booker T and Corey Graves.
Oh wow!
And then it was like an awkward silence for like 4 seconds or something.
Why was he not like? Why does he not want to mention Booker T?
Because he's gloating, bro.
I don't know why
he thinks the shit
Booker
don't
and him used
stink,
to be
bro.
friends, but I could tell. I think it was more of a shot to a Corey than it was to Booker T.
You think Cole doesn't like Corey Graves?
I think they were very close, and I think they had a falling out, and Cole's taking it personal.
Wow.
My speculation is that Cole, he's in charge of the announcers and the commentators and stuff like that. He's in charge of all that. And I think he said, you're going to get Smackdown when I go back to Raw with Pat, because Pat's his butt buddy now. And then after Wade and Joe Tessitore, and I'm going to give Joe Tessitore a compliment here. I think the way he and Wade Barrett open up SmackDown each week has been very entertaining. Coming through the crowd, speaking. I know Michael Cole and Pat did something similar today where they talked in front of the crowd. I don't think it was as good, personally. I think they should stay at the table.
Yes.
But you know how I hate the part where they're dragging their coffee or their bags or something like that, and they're telling the story how this person's here. I think it comes out better when Joe Tessitore does it. It doesn't bother me as much because he sounds like he's more prepared and he's ready to go. Now, granted, it's because he's reading, but I can't see him reading, so it works for me.
Why? Leave him alone.
He's reading. That man has the biggest.
What? You ever read?
That man has the biggest smile in wrestling too. I don't know if you ever see him when he's letting somebody else talk.
I can't because he's got those papers in front of his face.
Well, look at his eyes. He blinks a lot. But I think what happened was Wade and Joe were doing well. Joe might have made a request. I don't know. But, hey, I'm getting along very well with Wade. I want to kind of stick with this flow. Can we just do SmackDown? And Michael said, sure. Hey, Corey, I'm sorry. I think it's just best we go NXT for now until we figure out what we're going to do. Corey got upset because he wants to get the mode to NXT, unlike what Vinny says, and made his frustrations real on Twitter because I think that was real. I know people try to act like they're playing it off. It was real. He said he was going to say something on NXT. They sent him home because of it, because that's what happened. He came down to Orlando, and they sent his ass home back to Pittsburgh.
As they should.
He went back to Pittsburgh. He had to talk. I'm thinking he had to talk with Carmelo. Only some of this is probably true. I'm just giving you my speculation. Sure. He had to talk with Carmella. He said, hey, I don't care if they fire me. I'll go to AEW. Carmella said, I don't want to go wrestle for AEW. I want to wrestle for WWE. And if you leave the way you're doing, they might try to screw me over. your ass better go back to work. So he called and he went back to work. But I think he and Michael Cole probably got to a big argument. I really do believe that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's a Lee Fitting call.
Let's look at this question right here because we already know the answer to this.
It's too many British commentators on My American.
So
Wade
all the
Barrett
comments
and
you click, because you ain't clicked not one damn comment this whole fucking night. Of all the comments you click, you have to be on one hating the British commentators.
No, hold on.
Or your Make America Great screen.
Absolutely
I don't
not.
understand what is going on right now.
Absolutely not. I'm going to tell you why I clicked this, okay? Because
Okay,
first of all, I think Noam McGuinness is a way better commentator than Wade Barrett.
Who?
Okay?
Noam
Nigel
McGillis?
Nigel McGuinness.
Oh,
Is
Nigel
a way better
McGuinness.
commentary than
So
Wade
you
Barrett.
said Noam
I'll tell you
Dar.
that right now. And it's a damn shame that they took him out or he left, whatever the fuck it was, to Falling Out and put this bum Wade Barrett that can't. The reason he fucking retired because he can't wrestle no more. And second of all, the only reason why that oh Jesus, what's his name? Pat McAfee is freaking on Raw is because he has so many. Everybody fucking loves him. They're going to put the person that people want to listen to, which is Pat McAfee.
That's what Corey Graves pretty much said in his tweet.
Yeah, I mean, and why are you getting mad at the fact that it's true? Is they're playing favorites? Okay, the guy comes and goes as he pleases. There's never ever been a commentator that comes and goes as he pleases, except for like Macho Man or, I think it's shitty that they let this guy come and go.
What about Lord Alfred Hayes? He used to come and go as he pleases.
Yeah, but Lord Alfred Hayes was more of a. He started out more as a Mean Gene Oakland on the tapes and shit.
I have a question for you. So, if there's too many British commentators on American TV, what do you think should be done with the American commentators?
I know he came in. Yeah, I know he came in, please. But what I'm saying to you is, I think it's wrong that they let this guy take over the waves.
Do you know why?
Oh, I know why. They're trying to make him happy. That's why, because he brings so many viewers. I get it.
He brings the viewers. He brings a lot to the table.
I get it. But what I'm saying to you is,
he brings a lot of celebrities. It makes it more credible. I understand why they do it. I don't necessarily agree. I think Corey Graves is a little bit better than Pat McAfee.
You're right.
I do find Pat entertaining.
You're right.
I think Michael and Pat are entertaining. But I can see why. I would make the same concession.
Okay, but what I told you was...
Also, shout out to Brock Lesnar, who was mentioned tonight.
It's a slap in the face to Michael Cole that he's worked for this company for 30, 35 plus years. And just because Pat McAfee's getting over, they're going to put both these guys on a fucking truck. It took one guy to put Michael Cole on a truck when this motherfucker carried the wrestling error for how many fucking decades now? How many decades?
You didn't put commentators and announcers and interviewers.
You're right. What makes it different this time?
Because Michael Cole's super over right now.
Oh, come on,
He's
bro.
the voice of the WWE.
Tell it to somebody who cares, because that's definitely not the fucking root. Bro, if you listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you think good for business is Michael Cole get on top of the commentary table and shaking his ass that he can't fucking dance, you're fucking hot, okay? Because that's not what we want to fucking see.
Yet you talked about it 3 times tonight, right? You're talking about it. Even
ridiculous.
Logan Paul, because I heard at the beginning when you're like, oh, I want to hear Logan Paul, right? Logan Paul says that there's a reason why I like Logan Paul. There's a reason why a lot of vets like Logan Paul. Because
he's not good. He doesn't do good promos. So tell me what else you like about him.
Because he gets it. Logan Paul, right? Getting food. He gets the business. Listen very carefully.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's your phrase tonight, right? That's your phrase. That's your drinking phrase tonight. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When Logan Paul was there, he was getting that kind of heat, and he could barely talk. What did he say to Gunther and Seth Rollins? Because he was getting a little frustrated. He said, "That's attention. That's what you're trying to get. That is his job." Yeah. And somebody who goes out there, my job, and Steve Big Daddy Cool compliments me on this when I posted on my Instagram a few times. When I'm a manager and I go out there, my job is to get people to hate me. I don't even have to grab a microphone to that point at this point. I just walk through the curtains and automatically, for some reason, I get booed. That means I'm doing my job.
They hate you.
They do hate me. That means I'm doing my job. That's what we want to hear as a heel. And Logan Paul is unrivaled pretty much by almost anybody not named Dominic Mysterio, Nia Jax, or Don Callis. That's just how it is. Even Gunther, who's getting cheered over Logan Paul.
Yeah, but everybody thinks he's a great wrestler, too. I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, he's really not that great.
Was that it for what we had to talk about? The male
I like this one. I like this one. Right, let's go up. Let's go back up to this.
We're talking about Rock and Kevin Kelly and Rock and Byron Saxton.
No, this one right here. This one right here. First
Michael
off,
Cole is mid at best.
Michael Cole was always with JR, so that comment is irrelevant. Okay, they work hand in hand. What do you mean? I'm not saying that Michael Cole is better than JR. Never. I'm just saying that Michael Cole's been on that team for a long ass time. It took Pat McAfee to come here and make things relevant for his ass to get on the fucking truck with Pat McAfee. And that's a slap in the face to Michael Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are subscribed to our Patreon, we have a lot of content coming out there, including exclusive content, history with Vincent LaSpada, because he loves it. He loves talking about his old school days of WWE and possibly WCW, and I want him to talk about it. I have to figure out whose partner is going to be, but we're going to talk about it. In the meantime, that is it for us here at the Rated R Raw Review Show. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the Royal Rumble coming up this Saturday, 6 o'clock p.m. Looking forward to it. I'm supposed to be there. I'm still in my feelings over that. Join us coming up in a few days where we have our prediction show, which I think is very hard to predict this year's Royal Rumble. Shout out to the WWE Tag Team Championship match that was added in Royal Rumble that has no business being added because nobody wants to see it. But hey, if you want a bathroom break, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, for Big Daddy Cool, for Vincent LaSpada, I am the executive consultant, and we will see you right here next time at Unpopular Review. Good night, everybody.